Hey guys, it is Medical Jason back again with another video for you guys. Now in today's video, I'm going to be doing my 100 subscriber Q&A. Now I know this video has been waited for a long time. I did do the Q&A announcement recently, and I did talk about it in my 100 subscriber Q&A, and I also did it in my 2-year anniversary special, and also a couple times on Twitter. So I've given you guys probably like, I don't know, 5 opportunities to submit questions. If you want to submit more questions for another Q&A, leave them in the comment section below, and if we can get to 10 questions, I'll make another Q&A, or I'll just make another Q&A once we hit like 200 subscribers, or maybe like 50,000 views, because we're just 10,000 views away. So guys, keep watching the videos and let's get to 50,000 views, because that would be absolutely amazing. Now the first question comes from my friend IPJY. Now he kind of really helped me get to 100 subscribers because he really gave me a lot of tips and really helped me improve my channel's content, and probably without him I wouldn't be doing commentaries right now, to be honest, because he kind of inspired me to do commentaries. And he says, question for Q&A, what are those? Now this comment is from like the summer, so obviously that meme is old, but it says, but at the bottom it says, but what is your favorite game right now? And personally I would have to say it is Destiny, because I play the crap out of that game. Like I literally binge play that game. Like when I'm not playing, like when I'm not doing anything else, I'm probably playing Destiny, okay? And I probably play that game probably maybe 5 hours a week. I play it too much. I need to cut down 5 to 10 hours a week. I'm serious. That's how much I play that game. On weekends, I remember one time I did an 8-hour marathon of playing that game. That was not healthy at all, and I'm probably not going to do that again, but probably going to pull an all-nighter at some point. But the second question is from ERKRY. I'm not going to try to butcher his name, but basically says, why did you start YouTube? Now this actually goes back to 3rd grade. I know, long time ago. Little young Domenico just sitting in class, and my friend XT Warner, he comes up to me and is like, bro, look at my channel. And he had a YouTube channel, and I was like, yo, this is really cool. And of course, as us being little kids, he had his little videos and Minecraft videos, and I was like, oh man, this is so cool. And I watched YouTube so much, and then I saw all these other kids making YouTube videos, and I thought, well, if they're doing it, why can't I? So, and then in 5th grade, I finally convinced my parents to let me get a YouTube channel, and I got one. And then, you know, here I am now sitting at 112 subscribers at the time of this recording. And the next question comes from Sanic to Hedgehog, and he actually has 5 questions. So question number 1, if you could be any animal, what animal would you be? Probably an eagle, because my spirit animal is, I feel like, I don't know what my spirit animal is, but I'd probably be an eagle. What is your favorite color? Red, but I'd also have to say black, but that's kind of like the color scheme of my channel lately. Back when I was a lot younger, I'll pull up an image right now if I can find a screenshot of my old channel, but basically what happened was I had like a red and black checkered background for my YouTube channel banner, and that was kind of like my color scheme. And it says, number 3, what is your earliest memory? I'd have to say my dad went to Guatemala for my uncle's wedding when I was like 2 years old, and I remember going to the airport. I don't know, that's the earliest memory I can think of off the top of my head. And question 4, when will you do a face reveal? Now this one I haven't been asked at all by people, but I was thinking maybe 1,000 subscribers. I don't know, I feel like it has to be a big milestone. Let me guys know in the comments below if you want me to do a face reveal, but I kind of feel like maybe 1,000 subscribers, maybe 500, whatever milestone we hit. And then the final one says, what is your most extreme thing you've done personally? Now probably the most extreme thing I've done, probably I would have to say going down my neighborhood hill without holding on the handlebars and almost spinning out. I did that once. That was stupid. Never do that. That was really stupid of me. And I've also walked on tight ropes in 80 feet in the air in New York when I was 8 years old, and I jumped off a 10-foot cement wall, as I said in that bomb threat video. But those are the most extreme things I can think of off the top of my head. I've probably done more crazier things, but that's what I can think of. And so XT Winner, as I said before, the guy who inspired me to do this whole YouTube thing, asks, are you going to do a gaming series? Well, I mean, I'm using Destiny gameplay for the video right now. So if that's what you want, okay? But he's probably talking about like, you know, Let's Plays and stuff. So this question was asked a long time ago, and this was back when I started at really doing commentaries, and I've been doing commentaries and I feel like those get a lot more views, but I feel like maybe I can live stream if that'll make you happy. I've done a few Star Wars Battlefront live streams. I actually did 3, but then I took down 1 because it was really bad. I need to figure out how to set up my regular microphone. I was only able to set up my headset microphone because this microphone, whenever I would set it up, would have some really weird settings with it, and it would sound just like my headset microphone. It wouldn't sound like it is right now, which is better. I mean, it's not the best microphone. It's a $50 budget microphone, but I'm planning on upgrading to a Blue Yeti at some point once I save up enough money. My plan is to upgrade to a Blue Yeti. Next question, Sanic to Hedgehog. He already asked those 5-hour questions, but I said that you can submit multiple questions. So he asked, would you rather eat an entire pineapple, like the stem and everything, or an entire watermelon, even the outside part? Personally, I would probably eat a watermelon because, you know, if you look on the outside of a pineapple, it's really rough and rigid, so that would probably cut my throat. And the outside of a watermelon, you can digest it. It's just really hard to digest. It's not, I don't think it's toxic, but it's just really hard to digest. Next question, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Now, I was actually thinking about this earlier, but, well, I'm thinking back to earlier this year when I was in the hallway with one of my friends, and we were talking, and I was trying to imitate one of my friends and did an intentional voice crack, but it was so loud that literally the hallway went dead. I'm serious, it went dead, and like 6 people just looked at me. It was so embarrassing. I couldn't even believe it. Why did I do that? That was some of the stupid decisions I made when I was in the beginning of the school year. I'm just glad I don't do that anymore. So the next question comes from Pixelbytes, and he asks, how long does it take for you to edit a video on average? Well, I would say the whole process of like recording, editing, and then uploading, probably I would have to say on average, like a video like this, probably I'd have to say about 5 to 6 hours, because it takes about half an hour to an hour to record, and then editing takes like 2-3 hours, because first I audio edit, which basically I listen to the entire audio and I make sure that it sounds good, and then I go through and take out all the bad parts, maybe do some little volume adjustments to make sure it's really good. I record with Audition, so then I throw it into Premiere Pro, and I will basically add all the visuals, like all the text, the images, the gameplay, the outro, music, do that in Premiere Pro, and then I do, and then, you know, I gotta make a thumbnail. I forgot to mention that takes about like 5 minutes. That's not too long, 5-10 minutes. Just gotta, I know a lot of people spend like 15-20 minutes, maybe even 30 on their thumbnails, but my thumbnails are pretty simply made. They're not that hard. I basically just add a background, do some solid image, lower down the opacity, put on some text, and then maybe a couple of images, size it, give it a drop shadow, maybe a stroke on the outside, and then it's just a thumbnail, and then uploading probably about maybe half an hour, because I gotta write the description, do all this different stuff with links, and then, you know, I gotta add cards. That's not hard at all. And the last question comes from IPJIY again. He asked this on Twitter, and he says, is my name Jeff? My name is Ethan. You can look at my Twitter. I'm pretty sure you have eyes, okay? I mean, those 21 Jump Street memes, man. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to leave me questions for another Q&A, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to answer them in our next Q&A, and you can send them to me on Twitter or in the comments below. Make sure to use the hashtag AskDomenico, and I'll be sure to check that to make sure that I get all your comments and tweets. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you on my next video.